We're starting very soon, don't worry. We're all ready, we're just checking everything out. And waiting for the stream to come up. Which can be quite a lag sometimes. That's if it ever comes up. So anyway, I hope you're well. Not yet. My goodness, very long lag today, isn't it? Everyone's talking about Kate Bush. I wonder why. Wow, this could take a very long time. This could be considerable lag. I take it is recording. Hang on. Just check. It does say it's recording. Oh, now look at what you've done. Oh, flim flam. Just that one. Right, I'm still trying to get the stream back up. God, it will not come up. It says nothing's happening. It's probably a YouTube app problem. But don't worry, we'll be starting shortly. Will it make it in time? That is the question. I've accidentally took a potion by mistake for pressing random buttons. Never a good idea. God, I'm supposed to. For some reason, it does not want to show my videos at all. All the live ones. So I don't know what's going on. This is typical blundersness. Oh dear, this is bad. It may be that it won't happen until I press the button.
Hello, welcome to Horizon Forbidden West. Goodbye.
Thank you, Aloy.
It's quite alright.
You saw my lips move then, sorry. Right, I'm waiting for the stream to come up. So far it hasn't come up. So we'll start as soon as it comes up, because I've got to have one somewhere accessing the chat, because it does fly off the screen. Yeah, it's taking an inordinate amount of time. It's actually it's recording apparently. So I don't know what's going wrong here. For some reason it is not coming up. No matter how hard I refresh this thing, it will not come up. Alright, we'll try the official channel. So sorry about this, slight hold up in the proceedings. Howdy partners! Or should I say, howdy partners! Gotta do that today, otherwise it didn't work. Right, we'll try it again. This time with the official app, because apparently nothing's happening. I'm not online. According to the regional outlook for today. So sorry about this, I'll try and cut this out. You won't. Well, I'll try. Will you? I might. Sorry, it's put you off straight away. Please like and subscribe. Soon be on the way. I hope. I'm just trying to find some way of looking at my stream, and at the moment it's not coming up. Well, it appears to be coming up on the normal app, not the app, the non-app. So we'll try and click on that and see if that will take me to it. If that don't work, then we're absolutely intoxicated. I don't know how it won't even let me click on it. Oh, there's the video link. There's a link and you've got to click on it, right? So sorry about this, it's terrible stuff. Yeah, sound's coming out. Okay, right, we're in. Hopefully it's all working well. I won't bother to cross-reference it or anything like that, or let's get straight in. Sorry, Ghost. You're live in chat today. I didn't think you were watching Forbidden West, but welcome. So I'll write your name down from the start, because I usually forget until I'm like part way through. So thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'll try and cut that bit off. He said, hopefully. Right, I just want to come back here. At the start of the game, I mean, remember I said I was going to do, with my new diving mask that we've acquired, I was going to go back to all the previous locations, a la all the way back, here, and going into some of these, lake areas that were too deep and we couldn't go through. So I was going to go back and do them all, but I can't. Because I'm actually stuck here at this base. Because as soon as I go out that door, something's going to happen. And I saw it, but managed to load the save before it. Go forward with it a little bit till I get to this point. Okay, we left where we had to go out with Varl and Errand because we couldn't do anything else. So I mistakenly, when I read this, I said this was the medallion that Rost gave me. Well, it's not. It was actually, sorry, the one that I picked up from Elizabeth's body. So after Horizon Zero Dawn, everybody was killed. We found her mother's body, or her clone mother's body. So it was from her. Okay, that was what was around her neck. So I could not go on and explore and do the deep depths in other places. We have to go out this door because everything else is locked. So if I go through all these questions, they're all on hold. So I must do this. So that's why I couldn't continue. So Gaia gave us all the scene, and we've got to go for Eleuthia or something. So we're going to talk to them.
That Gaia marked.
Yeah, it'll be nice to stretch my legs after being cooped up in here.
Right, okay then, let's talk tomorrow.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Hello. Alright, let's get going.
Let's go.
Look at us.
So wait for it, because as soon as I walked out the door, something quite dramatic happened. And I thought, well, I can't miss that out. Because it was quite a substantial thing. Right. So welcome everybody who comes in later on or in chat. Thank you. I hope you like the stream. If you do, hit that like button.
Be up a really steep
subscribe
mountain,
if you're being up to it. And thanks for the people that have subscribed in the last month. Thank you very much. Very much. Oh, I haven't changed her face. But I can't because we couldn't exit. Here we go. Wait for it. Whoa. Who is this? One of these new ones? Again? With some kind of weapon?
What is that?
That's a good question. It's just like a crossbow of sorts.
What the hell?
Did that kill her then? Or did that penetrate? Yeah, don't get too near that thing. It could well be that...
Well, that takes the keg.
Yeah, you could have said, just popped in, said hello, and then popped back out again, go. So yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, so yeah. They look like an undamageable suit there.
Carl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
Yeah, Zenith one, yeah. Or Zenith, as you say in the...
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Obviously.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Yeah, that was a tough one, wasn't it? That battle with that guy. Let's examine the corpse. And of course it's not immediate because you've got to look at it first.
It took down her shield.
Oh, it took down the shield, okay.
Why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
So, is she dead, or presume she's nipped out? Yeah, I think it already highlights it, so it kind of does a pulse automatically, like you saw there. So yeah, this is one of these weird specters. Well, specters, that's what they're called.
The
So let's
Spectre
see
had
what happens.
instructions to assist recovery of the asset.
I presume
I
that's
wonder what this
Aloy.
asset is.
What a mess.
So let's have a look at this. Spectre Unit X9K4 16 entry. Yeah. Orders received. Prime directive: assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive: continue monitoring the Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Beery, and hostiles detected. Engaging targets. Danger. System failure. IMI. Which I'm not sure what that is. So that's right. Okay. So that was one of the things when we were in that base earlier, when that guy was trying to take us down with his indestructible suit. One of the Zeniths who'd gone forward into the future, 18 point light years away. 7 light years away, or 7 point something light years away. So it took them 7 light years to go back, another 7 odd years to come back, which meant a total of 18. And in that time, of course, they have gone ahead of us in time because of time dilation, which is I know part of Einstein's theory, which I know all about. Because as you know, I almost know everything. Just don't know how to play games. There's a general supply cache there, so let's go there. What have we got to do now? Investigate the battlefield. Got to investigate that, or investigate her? Verbena. Pick up the cache. Right, let's see what we have here. Or maybe after.
Mine.
Oh, that's some kind of weapon that she had that went very purpley. Right, we got to investigate this. We can see a couple of things over there, but they just seem to be Jess. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully we'll be okay today. Wasn't too bad last week. Sometimes I feel like progressing, other times I feel like I'm not. But we shall see. So there's the other one. So, I don't know, should we talk to him?
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
I mean, can we go down there? Can't enter, okay. Let's sort that out. Right, okay, I'll try and be as quick as I can. I'm trying to inject a bit more pace into my streams. They can get, quite dull at times, It's not on purpose. But obviously, I'm doing my best not to take my time, but, fortunately things do take time when I play it, because obviously I'm an elderly person, reactions are slow, I think slow, so please try and put up with that. Hopefully you'll understand. Obviously if you want to see people do it quicker, faster and more agile and know what they're doing, obviously you've got somebody else. But if you want to see it raw, unedited, apart from the odd bit. So I can't actually see anything more to uncover here. Am I missing something?
Oof.
I mean, maybe I've got to go up there and examine some of these things. Could be that. We'll examine that. So let's go up and examine them. Well, just seeing if I got a reaction by picking that up. So is there kind of... Right, so we've got to look around the whole location. Right, OC? OC? I see, sorry. Right, let's have a good look around. Because as you know, it doesn't help you quite so much in this one. You have to do a little bit of work, which I don't mind to a certain extent, but obviously it can get a little bit tricky when you're doing the stream and you're trying to hurry along. And
It seems quieter when it snows.
and you can't quite get there because something's holding you up. I'm determined to get up there. I'll bash this thing until I survey the area from up here. That's a good plan. That looks like a rappel point. Generous cache there. But I can't see anything kind of highlighting for me to look at. But it has got something there now. At least it did for a fraction of a second. I've got to talk to Errand.
You done looking around?
Almost.
Oh, it's that up there. Okay, okay, I found it. Charred weapon. And a corpse. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to be looking for by the look of it. Can I get up there? Well, we'll have to see if we can climb. And if not, we can just do that. Right, examine the corpse. Sorry about that.
One of the sons of Prometheus. It looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Right, let's have a look at this. So telemetry initiated, coordinates redacted. I won't see the times. Malfunction detected, self-destruct initiated, telemetry terminated. So telemetry is obviously the signals. You know, I do my, you know, some people don't know this stuff. I mean, I can't imagine there won't be many that don't know their stuff.
Weapon's still
Yeah,
hot.
don't touch that.
I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Oh, I'm not going to stand here for 10 minutes until it comes off. Right, anywhere else? Or anything else? Dead body, of course. Although I think I already did that. Yeah, did that. Right, something over here as well. Camping gear. These were like
the
first
rebels
person.
camped here for a while.
Get close up view.
Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Errand.
See if I can judge, you know, work it out. They camped here, having an idea that we would come out. Somebody died in the process. They tried to attack the Tanakh warrior, but one of them escaped, shot him down, and then you know, we were tracking down this Zenith. That's my take. Let's see what happens.
All right, she
like
who
it.
sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack.
Exactly what I said.
I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days.
Obviously.
They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have
right.
a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
So
I've
that's
known
also
tinkers that
right.
do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress. If it blew
Well,
up.
it worked. So
She
that's a
was
possible
searching
defense.
for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset. Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Aletheia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
So just making sure the tablet is there, ready? Right, okay, so let's talk to Varl. Let's go a bit quicker, Ray. Sorry, try and get this speeded up a bit, please. Well, Varl?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever
Thunderbirds?
it was, it must have been powerful.
Sorry.
That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset.
That's it.
I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's
Some
somewhere down
material?
All right, so we head down.
For the gun?
Errand, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up.
Yeah, well said.
Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Alright, so I was unable to kind of level up or do anything like that. So, I'll wait until we come out of the door this week. Otherwise you would have missed that, because once
There's some kind of
auto-saves go
old
over
ruin
one
down
another.
here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aletheia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
He's learning. Right, let's have a look what this is down here. So this is beneath our base then. So here we go. I might have to do a little bit of jumping. People, some people have said about the jumping. It's not, it's not quite perfect. Sometimes you miss all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can go along that. I can vouch for that. Yeah, it is a bit, well, not distressing, but it's a bit kind of annoying when you want to make a jump and then you've got to come down, swim, or go all the way around again. So that probably needs a little bit of work on. I'm sure to fix that at some point. Maybe just have normal, allowed to do Breath of the Wild and just let you go, go anywhere. Would that alleviate the problem? Maybe not. So I could go down there, but I'm gathering that looks blocked there. So we may have to go there later. So let's go in here.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Right, okay. So yeah, did they come back early, these people, and set up some kind of base below this base? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, actually we did come out, climb some mountains, so we have actually moved on from our base. Yeah, what am I thinking of? We have actually moved on from the base, so therefore this is something different. So I do sometimes get things wrong, so excuse me if I do. I'm a poor old soul who's trying his best. Aha, what's this? Some kind of transmitter, obviously, because it says.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Put his head in out through there, although. So they don't want us to know, obviously, that they've sent a signal. So I always like having a look around, like a lot of people do. So let's hope this doesn't do anything tragic. And I'll keep an eye on the chat.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aletheia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
Good point.
Let's keep looking around.
Right, the asset. Wonder what that is. Is it some, material source that they need? Maybe that's why they want to come back. Maybe where they went wasn't as good as they thought. Hello, BBK707. Let me write your name down. I always write them down, so I can just say them at the end. I think that's a very polite thing to do. And trouble is, it doesn't stay on the screen very long. I wish they could do an update where you could make it stay on the screen a bit longer. BBK 707. Welcome, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you don't stay for too long, if you could hit that like button, it'd be nice. Thank you. I'll have a good day. I'll try and have a good day. Thank you. I don't know if I deserve
Zenith ruin.
King.
At least this one doesn't seem to have
Well, thank
giant
you.
killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Well, we might well do that. I can't make the open stake, and it could eventually lead to a blowing up of some sort. Right, we're always going to go for these because we are desperate for money, as you know. We're trying our best to go through this game without buying too many weapons yet. Alright, that will come back to bite us, but I'm spending a lot of money on stuff I shouldn't be spending on, really. And that's the ammunition. I would want to spend it on something more useful, like better weapons. But I haven't been able to afford any yet. Right, obviously, like everybody else, we're going to look around.
All this stuff.
Because there's going to be stuff lying around. Is that anything
well,
there?
Knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And as you know, it's all color-coded, because obviously, you know, tribes, you know, they want some idea color-wise, so because if you say what it is, you know, oh, this is asset level 1, you know, they wouldn't understand it, would they?
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
So obviously they got to make it in color so it's easier.
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
She's not there.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
It's incredible, all right. Yeah. Here you are. There's a fly buzzing. So yeah, this is how we were born. So if you played Zero Dawn, you will know this. We are created from the DNA of Elizabeth Sobet, and yeah. Right, we got to explore this. We have a data pad here, so let's read that. I'll try and read them out. If they're very, very long, maybe I won't. You know, I'll just leave it there for you to read. But otherwise, I will read them. Spoon-fed. Text mail from Daniel McGill and from Daniel McGill. Claire. That's 2065. Wish you had been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whatever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in storage in exchange for a copy of human knowledge. Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading up the Eleuthia subfunction, Patrick Brochard Klein, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chambers design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. It's hard to say. Higher ups gave the go ahead, so send over everything we have. Brochard Klein will probably see his pants in glee. From Dan. Very good, yeah. All good fun. All fills in a bit of the lore of the game, what happened to the previous people. The old ones, as we call them. So, what are we doing? So I've got to keep an eye out. Search the facility for an asset. We'll scan the door just in case. Ah! what is that, obviously? So, not that. Right, there's something round here. Can we not go through? Oh, it looks like we have got to go down there then. So, we've got to climb down. I'll try and find it taking a while. I'm just trying to find a safe route down without, you know, destroying myself. Hopefully that is droppable. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? He asks. It's kind of to here somewhere. That's sure you kind of do that and you press that and then it comes back. I don't know about you, but that's a little bit odd. So yeah, this is one of the things about this game is we do kind of get lost now because they don't all put it on a plate now. So it does create, a lot of times when we have to just wander around and hope we come up with an answer, which can make for a dull stream. So I'll try and do it as quick as I can, preferably running, and see if something shows up. But it doesn't always want to help you, unfortunately. We'll go down here. And just see if something's showing. Please tell me if I'm going back again. Yeah, I wish it was short all the time, but there you go, let's not complain. Much as I love to. Is this something here? Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, tricky. So sorry if this is dragging on a bit. Sometimes, you know, it just... Is there some stairs? I mean, that's the exit. It can be a little bit unfortunate when you're trying to do this stuff. Hang on, let me look at these data points again. Oh, that's about the when we were inside the dome in Las Vegas.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains.
Yeah, we heard that one last time. So these are just ones I hadn't kind of gone over. What's this?
Hello, Verbena. What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
So that's the lady we just met outside, one of the Zeniths. Okay, any more? So there's another one. See if this will push things along. So that's the coordinates that Gaia found. And that one there. That's about the Cyclops thing that I read last time. So these are all that I hadn't gone through, and you know, if you don't go through them and cross them all off, they keep showing. And usually, sometimes there's something in here. Sometimes that's why, but it could be the character bio. So we have Eleuthia, which is the one that's responsible for birthing and reintroduction of new generations of humans. So that was that particular AI, that was its use. Skills, we're still on 2. Inventory, we've just got some new things. So yeah, we just got to search for the asset. So sorry if this is going to take a while, but yeah, I mean, I kind of like the idea that we've got to, you know, hunt for it stuff, but it can make for, you know, wasting time on a stream. So I presume a lot of people will cut all this out, but it doesn't really say it's upstairs or downstairs. I can't remember whether I went down or up now. So if anybody's got any idea, somebody's already played this, hasn't got an idea, you know, has an idea of what I got to do, that will save a lot of time, I think. Oh. Vorrel, you are in my way there. Damn follower. I know what one person would say curse followers everywhere. They are the bane of RPGs, but I don't know, I'm kind of sweet on them in a sense that I tend to use them for loot carrying loot. It's a pity Varl doesn't really. So yeah, I'm stuck. So anybody got an idea what to do? Please let me know, because otherwise I could be running around for a long time. But nothing is showing up, and this is... It says search the facility. What did it mean? Lower down, higher up? There's no kind of arrow leading up or down. So this is where things can get tricky. You'll have to, I would imagine we've got to somehow power that door. But how do we do that? That is the question. To be or not to be. I am of course a poet as well. It's probably go down there, isn't it? I imagine. And they're trying to tempt us with goodies so that we do go down there. So that's what I'm guessing. But it looks like we got to kind of jump. because I can't see a way down. But I've got a horrible feeling I might die here. Trying to jump down. Anybody got an idea? We'll try it.
This place is huge.
Okay.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, that worked.
Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
There's a door there.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's not ill. That's for sure.
I was going to go down the little ladder thing, but then, you know that, but then I noticed there might be something around the side here. Okay, let's go on in. Hin. It's telling me to go up. So I mean, it's slightly confusing, isn't it? You could say it can be a bit of confusing, this game at times, where the old marker disappears and suddenly you're left without a claw on your face, you know. Probably the stupidest thing I've said this week. Oh, I don't know, that's funny, it's the stupidest thing than that. So I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do this kind of seriously if I can, although you wouldn't think it by the way I'm going on. So I think we'll just run. We're going to run because I think we need to hurry this up. So I'm going to run around a bit so we can find what we need straight away, so that we didn't end up to be a bit of a dull stream. I get the feeling we're supposed to be heading that way, but of course there's lots of loot and we have to pick up loot, even though it's, you know, a couple of feet away from us. We're still picking it up, but you know, don't have to be exact, do we? We have very big hands.
A control console to access the storage units.
Right.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. Right then. It's all interesting stuff. What's this, some kind of helter-skelter? Sorry, shouldn't have said that. Right, let's enter a code. What's the code?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
I should check the log.
Varl, you're a genius. That saved me a lot of... Thank you, Varl. Right, now we've got to find it. See, that's the trouble. You've got to find it, haven't you? Wish I hadn't ticked it off now. The message is one of these... Was it that? $37.39. I mean, it could be 237. We'll try 237 in a minute. Although it's usually 4 numbers, but we'll try 237.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like.
There's one they haven't accounted for. And it could well be that woman we saw when we encountered that guy with the big spidery thing. We had to shoot little things that landed on top of him. If you can remember that bit a couple of episodes ago. There was that young lady that came out first before the Zeniths came out. Is she a clone as well from Elizabeth? She did have a little bit of a likeness. Her, that was it. So, is she her clone sister?
Aloy.
Does look
you.
A little bit similar.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
They're using her to get access to but she wouldn't have knowledge, would she?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh no.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
No, because they're pretty indestructible.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
I think we just have to run, get out of the way of it, I imagine.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
Because what I'm thinking is, she looked
I'll
like
protect her.
she'd been under distress when she walked out that first time we saw
I should
her.
prepare before the
As
Spectre
though-
gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
As though maybe she is reluctant and they're obviously making her do stuff, because she did have a kind of distress. She did seem like she was under some kind of stress, and that could be what it is.
Here it comes!
That she doesn't want that. You know, she doesn't want to help them, but she's being forced to. We've got to kill it. Let's mark it first. Is that the only one? Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let me find out what it's weak to. Hang on. Acid damage. I haven't got plasma damage, so acid damage. I won't worry about the other stuff. Let's just do the job and kill it. Hang on. I've got the acid one on. I think I have got an acid one. So I hope so. One of these should be, I think, and I hope I haven't got rid of it. Oh, I was going to say. So we'll put that in. I think that's... I'm going to put it on that one. Because I want to keep the bombs
I
as
should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
I just did. Right, we're going to do this one. I'm going to try and get in with acid. And try and hit it will be good, will be better, Ray. Like that. Is it not reaching it? Maybe not reaching it. Let's try it a bit closer.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
So we're going to do as fast as we can. Wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. So this could be fun. Run, Aloy. Keep your distance. If I go downstairs, might be a good
That
one.
thing's quick.
Get into space and use some cover. Let's try and fill this up so that we do some damage. I presume it's going to destroy these things. Right, let's sorry if I'm running out of the way here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for bombs here because I think that would be a jolly good way of... Oh, but I wish they could have a function where... So these are not totally indestructible then, that's good to know. You don't know which way to dive, do you? On the
Much
eye
better.
Oops. It'd be nice if I could knock something off. Help! Don't worry, we'll beat him. Or her. Ow. Alright, hang on, give us a chance, mate. Give us a chance to recupulize. Try and get on that. We can get this full up, at least. Yeah, we should be able to do more damage to it. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? It's gone there. Alright, let's fill this up as fast as I can. I'm not going to bother about trying to fill it up too quick.
Pain subsiding.
Oh, crikey. If we fill that up, it's going to do more damage, so that's what we're trying to do here. And it seems to be working. Ow. Alright, maybe walked into a dodgy bit there. Don't worry, we're fine. Sorry. I wish I could get this triple bow thing worked, you know, double arrow thing to work. So I'm just going to multiple. Some people do this, they just keep firing and they don't worry too much about, you know, whether it's fully pulled back, so that you can just get more shots off, do less damage, but you've got more chance of hitting them. You know, I've got to take advantage of that weakness that it's got at the moment. Do me there. If I see it go one way, I'm trying to do it the other way. Right, okay.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yes, I didn't die. Hooray!
Yeah, I'm
Thank
heading
you.
up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Right, so yeah, I wish I could have knocked the stuff off, but I think surviving was more important than that. I have got quite a lot of them. I got quite a lot of the, the paste and stuff. So, but I'm trying not to use these because these use an incredible amount, and even, you know, so that uses 13 muscle, and that only uses 2. So I'm trying to keep these down to a minimum and use this one, which does seem to be successful. But the person I'm watching is using the slicer bow, and it does seem to be doing a good job. I would say keep away from that. Right, is there anything else around? So they are not indestructible, which is, you know, I'm really pleased about that, because obviously they've gone ahead in time, and obviously they're a bit ahead of us in technological wizardry, but obviously they're not, like, you know, so-called aliens, aliens, so who are far superior, you know, as in thousands of years ahead. I don't exactly know what the ratio is for if you go forward so many light years and you come back, what the ratio is. But it can be several hundred years.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
That much I know.
Just hope Aaron stays in cover.
So I'll take it we're going down there and out there. Looks like it. So let's go down the ledge. Drop you down here, as they say. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Hopefully not. I didn't see anything. I was having a quick flash around. Is that conducive to me picking it up? Yes. Okay, I need the money. Desperate. Right, okay, that seems to be good. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to leave anything behind, get anything wrong. I want all the treasure, you know, every vital clue if possible. But I'm obviously trying to push it along. You know, that's the only trouble with streaming is you do have to move it along. You know, I would prefer to do this at my own pace, which will be probably incredibly slow. But it wouldn't be conducive to streaming.
Errand!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Okay.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Don't worry.
Just hurry.
Don't worry, we're fully loaded up. I like it when it tells you where to go. When it doesn't tell you where to go, that's when I don't like it too much.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Anything
I
hiding
gotta
up
get
there?
to Errand.
Just check. Right. So this is maybe this is Elon Musk's boring machine. Just mind if Elon Musk jumped ahead 18 point, whatever like
Errand,
this.
I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Don't worry, I got this.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Right, okay, hang on.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Okay, same again. Only this time. Right, let's have a look. See if I can knock some things off. Fat chance, Ray. Fat chance. Persist when killed. Okay, we don't bother with that one. Actually, it's probably easier to do.
Spectre's not budging from that spot.
I'll try and do it
sneak up on
through
it
this.
if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up.
So I'm gonna try and get this if I can. Well, that's obviously a bit to go for. We can turn that off with the right trigger. Persist when killed. Okay.
Shield's down. It's on the move.
I got your back, Aloy.
Before I get out of there. That was the plan.
Here we go.
Help. Right. Errand. Distance, Errand. That's my recommendation. Oh, Christ. Maybe jump out of my seat there, as you can see. So we'll try and move as quick as I can. But she takes a very long time getting up. I wish she didn't take so long to get up. Doesn't know me, I'm totally invisible. With the shield, always a good one in my book. Right, bombs. Stand back, Aaron. Well, I took the hit there just to get the bomb off. But you'd probably say that was suicidal. I agree, it was a bit. Okay, we've got out of the way of that one. Well done. Keep going. I've got to be so much faster on this, so I'm trying to think fast, do it fast. Right, okay, that's how I'm going at this. Oh, I don't know what that is. Get up, Aloy! She's ridiculous amount of time to get up now, don't she? You see what I mean? This is my one of my gripes, unfortunately, is it takes a long time, and I've got to fill it up, and that takes time too, so.
I need more of this ammo.
Oh, they felt that one.
Right, okay, felt that there. But yeah, always use the environment to your advantage. That's the best possibility. Possibility. Okay, we're out of ammo, so we'll do a jump in the air. That's it, you pick on him, I'll pick on him. Yeah, that's it, we're going well, we're dodging well. Good stuff, Ray. Yes! Thank you, 2 of them! And I didn't die. Thank you. Well done. We must look after her.
She's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
So, this is why I couldn't get out of the base, because all this would have happened, and I've really got to do this.
Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Yeah. Because I was surprised at how far ahead they were in their invincibilityness. The team, if it's 18, he's going to get some kind of speed up in their time, but not huge amounts. So, I could have picked up the cannon. Didn't think of that. Right, where is the one that crashed and burned? There it is. And also, did I get I don't think I knocked anything off, to be honest, but too busy worrying about survival at the time. That's one of those dart guns. So yeah, if I'd thought of it, I'd have picked it up. Okay, right, let's go on ahead. Should I take that? Would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm just worried about the blast pace. That's the trouble. In Zero Dawn, I tended to rely far too much on these things. I might go for that one. That one is still 154 damage, this one. So this is probably a good second one. I don't think this one does so much, does it? No, actually, this one is probably a better bet of the two. And, you know, I'm not a betting man, but... but I would say, you know, that's a good way to go. So you don't have to keep buying stuff. I'm going to collect some of this, keep it so it's in the stash. Right, can we climb up here? We have to look at this. Right, okay. So that's that weapon. Should be cooled down now. So hopefully people who know about Zero Dawn will...
No. Damn it.
No, it fell apart. But we may be able to use some bits. We're a genius.
Well, it's better than nothing.
The ball. Dare I say something beginning with P now?
I need to get the weapon
What was the
fragment to
dime?
Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone too.
Yeah.
Well, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Alright, but let me just... I'm just going to go in here and see what these two are up to,
Only
because, you
works if
know,
I just
don't know
flick
what
it a
they're...
few times with my thumb.
Errand?
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Hey, there's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
Just a couple of things. Wait, does he know about the Zeniths? I mean, alright, what about our companions?
How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard?
you know
Aren't you
which.
supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Everybody said, I'll be back. How about your training? How's that
I
going?
see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
I mean, it took her, what, I don't know, 15 years or something? How old was she when we started off? I don't know, 5? And then we went forward 10 years or something, or 6, 12 years, something like that. Not quite sure. What about the Zeniths?
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Right. What about the rebels and Oseram?
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So,
God, bad.
last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and
What's wrong with
bloodthirsty
them?
Tanakh?
Too much of that.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I appreciate that.
Right, what about companions?
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a
Yeah,
state.
he'd probably be trying to chat it out. You know, it's like...
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least.
Yeah, drink, see.
Only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Yeah, like not drinking. Right, about your training?
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found.
Oh yeah, lass.
Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Moreland
Nothing
guy's pretty
secret.
smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I
That'd be
should
great.
check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
Then maybe they can use it in a different way. We don't want that. Well, what more of your
What are
training?
you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Good, right. Thank you,
I have to
Aaron.
get
That was a lot to
Don't go
digest.
causing too much trouble.
And lay off the drink, okay? Getting a little bit of a tummy there. Right, I'll talk to Varl as soon as he's only 2 feet away. Maybe 3. Varl? Zoe? Zoe? Sorry, Zoe?
Aloy, you're back.
I am.
Yeah. I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Yeah.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
Let's hope so. I'll tell you what, I'll skip this because this is kind of stuff we could get back to, or do you want me to carry on? I'll
What else
I'll
have you
carry
been
on.
up to?
May as well.
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as
Little
our
bit.
current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Yeah. My
You
companions.
said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Yeah, it seems like she's been imprisoned or something.
I need to get going.
Kept under wraps, you know.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Oh, that's very kind. Isn't that nice? See, if the whole world would get on, what a lovely place it would be, wouldn't it? It would be wonderful, wouldn't it? But is it going to ever happen? I got my doubts, unfortunately. Sorry to be a little bit pessimistic. But
ones painted their faces with
really,
something
I mean,
called
we're a little bit of a
makeup. Like the
loach,
cards.
aren't we? There's more stuff?
That beats me.
It probably meant something to them.
Hello, Narinder, how are you?
And the tonight.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you for calling me sir.
Says it all as is, that's all.
That's something I get called very often, if ever. So thank you. Hang on, I lost the second name there. Sidhu, that was it. Thank you for coming in. That's very kind of you to come in and say hello. Hope you're well. We're finding out some more information. Right, I'm trying to do the stash box thing. But it looks like that's not a stash box, it's just normal box. I'm trying to find the stash box a minute because I need to know. I need to just refuel all my stash goodies. Hello.
Hey, Gaia?
Somebody talking to a dog out there.
Why doesn't this door have power?
So I just want to top up my goods.
I am only able to restore.
So let me just top up. This is, I'm trying to keep an adequate supply in there.
In time, that may change.
Got it.
Right, okay, so let's look at our missions, our quests here. We've got talk to Varl and talk to Gaia. So let's talk to Varl and the clone first. Which one is that? Hang on. Let's talk to Gaia. The other one is... So let's... Can't really... I mean, they're both kind of in the same place. I don't know which one's which. I think one was... Talk to... This one, was it? Was it number 1? One is talk to Varl and the clone, right? Let's talk to Varl and the clone. Which... they do dance around a bit, these things. It's kind of... Can make it a bit tricky sometimes, which is which. Because that looks like there, but then it like flicks to somewhere else. Okay, right, it's going down there. Yeah, it does flick around a little bit.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
Right, Varl.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
She locked herself in. I mean, I don't blame her. She's probably distressed after what she's been through.
Hello?
Sounds like she's been under stress. So, a little bit more isolated than me.
It's Beta.
Thank
right?
you. And
My
the same
name's
to you.
Aloy.
Lots of hearts.
Is it your injury? Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome. I don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall.
That's
Everything
intelligent.
real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah.
I don't know, is she going to use that against us? Do we fully trust her? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Except she doesn't send anything back. Or record data on this facility.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the
Same
Zeniths?
voice.
Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for
That's okay,
a few
just do your
years,
best.
But it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a
It could be,
combination
yeah,
of
that's the
pharmaceutical, cellular
advancement in
treatments, and
cloning.
technological implants. And you, does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah. Which is probably what aliens would do, isn't it? Right, what is their plan for Earth?
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care.
Thank you. So were
about
you.
rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
I'm just going to reply to Narinder. Just type it in so that he can translate it. Just in case. I mean, if you maybe don't understand my English, although it's not very good English. Right, about the Zeniths. Same to you,
So
yeah.
we're
So
dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, obviously that makes sense because we heard about that in Zero Dawn, that they were sending the ship back then 1,000 years ago. So yeah, I just realised that. So yeah, they would be 1,000 years ahead. But as I say, that's the time dilation. So if you go still, you know, so many light years in one direction, you come back. You know, that is that jump forward. You've jumped forward. You've come back in time to you know, to the time after that event. So yeah, what about your escape?
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds.
No, didn't have Rost.
Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me.
Yeah.
So when the Zeniths pinpointed Aluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Wonder if we'll have her in one of the, you know, future games. There is a Horizon Zero Dawn 3 coming, by the way. What about an opportunity to escape?
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Aluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking
She's
into
dead,
it.
right.
But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the mutagenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Aluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I'm in the UK, in Great Britain, so I'm not in America. But you know, no matter where you come from, I welcome all. What about the Zenith
You mentioned
base?
the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever
Yeah.
I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
Could be, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, will we at some point go to the ship in the third one? You know, that's a possibility. Right, so what is your... No, hopefully I'm not repeating these. I'll try and...
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene
sometimes
prints
they're
to
new
access
ones.
Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you,
Yeah.
trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was
we had
born to
no
interface
choice.
with the Zero Dawn system.
When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So she's imprisoned, in other words. What about the extinction signal?
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but
The only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well...
Which is us.
Surprise.
Surprise! This is very interesting. I mean, I was going to say, you know, is it a kind of Gollum thing? But obviously they're both similar. There's not one aggressive and one that's kind of friendly. So, yeah, we won't go down that route. Yeah, Zeta Colony...
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed.
Yeah, it's different.
What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. Except the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too.
Yeah, your origins, I think we've asked this,
you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Yeah, did we hear this bit? Right, the archive.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach.
Which is why they're ahead of us in technology. They have the Apollo data. Right, I'll let you rest.
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
Yeah.
You don't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me.
Oh God,
they're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die. Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Maybe you can help.
Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
So as you can see, she's been through a lot and it's affected her personality. She can be a bit kind of guarded.
It's not that bad.
But
I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Right, the reason why the picture is small, Narinder, is because I don't want it to get into the in the way of the menus. Because if I make it any bigger, you know, and I go into the menus, you know, it's gonna interfere with me reading some of the things. I mean, these are okay, this bit, but when I get into the skills, when I get into the inventory, then it kind of gets in the way. So I just made it small so they wouldn't get in the way. I can't go top or bottom, so therefore I've got to go middle, and I can't go middle left, so it's got to be right. So that's why I've done it small. Okay. Right. Okay. So now let's talk to Gaia. So it's a whole long sequence, but you know, this is filling everything out. So hopefully I can understand it. It's a lot for an old guy to take in, piecing all this together. You know, I'm getting snippets of it and whatever, but tying it all together is can be difficult for me at my age. The old brain don't work quite as well.
I'll check it out when I can.
Sorry, I spoke over that. So this could go on for a little bit. So I got again until I can't do a hard save anywhere yet. So it's I've got to find a good way to kind of come out of the stream. So around about 2 hours, just over that. So let's talk to Gaia.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it.
Good idea. And I can feel that on my controller.
Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
I suppose they would do
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Yeah.
Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
2 more subfunctions to get. So now we might be able to go outside in the normal world. And as you know, I don't know if you saw last time, but as you know, these things, if you get new ones of these little kind of ball things, sorry, the drone data, we can come back here and see the data, and it projects an image of that region, right, a full 360 view of the area. So which is really nice, which is what the drones are doing. Because really I would like to go on and do some of the other stuff, like going down into the depths and doing that kind of stuff. Let's just go and
It's a little loud, Aaron.
have a chat with Dee. So there's a lot of talking today. Hope you don't mind that.
Something. More like someone. You're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of.
So.
Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
But yeah, Narinder, this is not important. This phase is not important. It's the game I'm trying to control. So I'm not the important thing in it. I just put it there because some people, like it there. All right. So that's why I won't do it too big. Right, the Zeniths.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility.
Yeah, for them.
Guess they lied about what happened to their ship too. But still, A tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Yeah, let's hope so. How's your training going? With
training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training.
Training, mostly, yeah. What kind of training?
Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already.
Yeah, obviously.
I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Forget what I just said. I'm still going to keep pumping about training.
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory. And All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ted Farrow.
Which is
I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
So yeah, and I suppose some of the tribes went further on into other places, and you know, and then that's where we have all the different races, a bit like Earth, really.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
Got their own beliefs.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals.
Oh, yeah.
If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe not, but...
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Right, what about your companions?
Everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then
it's because he's had too much drink.
2 trees coming from one seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Yeah, nice and simple for him.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
You know, if you drink, deadens your brain, mate. Deadens your brain.
How's everyone handling their focus?
Damage mine.
We all have our difficult moments. Aaron definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Right, and again.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Good. It just keeps on going, doesn't it? I mean, I could quit out. This is kind of going on a little bit. You're not getting much action.
In here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea.
Right, I'll move on now.
Should liven up the place.
Right, okay, we can go anyway.
I should get back to the wilds.
Right, let's get out there. Back out there, let's get some fighting going in. We just got 2 spectres, which of course are working against Mr. James Bond. I won't do this one yet. I want to go outside. I don't know about you, but I could do with a bit of fresh air. So let's go back outside and we'll come back to there. Otherwise we're spending a lot of this game just wandering around asking people questions, you know, which could be a little bit dull. So we'll try and freshen it up a little bit. Out into the cold. So how far are we on the map now? Yeah, we haven't really ventured far. We're just on this kind of snowy mountain bit, which is high up, obviously. Now, what to do? Right, we can go here, which is a little bit away. As you can see, it's a long walk into Forbidden Country. Now, these are all paused. Right, so that's the one we just looked at. So this one here, if we go to the seeds one, that's even further. So it's still a long way. So we're going to leave these for the moment. The trouble is you don't know whether you pressed the button or not. So because you've got to press the button, but you've got to press back. But sometimes you think, well, I've already done press back, so you've got to press back again, and it takes me out of the map. Right, and we've got these 2. We are level 31, so we can search the ruins for the Security Council. We can do that now. So that is probably a good way now. Or we can talk to Alana. Let's see where that is. We could do that. But maybe look here. Because that's way back there. I was going to go over there then, but so let's go here. I don't think there's a fire handy, is there? Is there a fire anywhere? There's one just there. Right, let's fly down.
A rush of air.
To this little camp here, which we found at some point. Let's see if we can sell some goods. And it looks like they have something for us as well. But I'm gonna ignore those for a minute. We'll get back to those at another time. Right, let's do a quick save. In fact, I'm going to do a manual save here because I haven't been able to do a manual save since we, well, the end of last episode. We have not been able to do a hard save, so I need to do one now, really.
You'll miss out on a good trade.
Right, let's gather some of this. Right, okay, so we're going to... So hang on, let's go to the fire so we get a free trip. Alright, hopefully. So let's go to this one, which is... Sorry. All the way over here. Because there's two of them. 1, 2. So let's go for this one first. Right, is there the trouble is some of these places there's not a fire nearby. That's the only problem. I've noticed that with this game. You know, usually they're kind of by places like this, but they can be a little bit far away. I might be able to go there. Nope, that's not like a camp. But I may be able to go here. Probably the nearest. So let's do that. Save our travel packs. So hope you're enjoying it. Please hit that like button. Subscribe. We're getting close to 300. That would be nice if I could hit 300. So why not give me that little extra push to 300? I would class that as a tremendous achievement. Right, I'm not going to go here, but I will look at the skills because there was a particular skill I wanted. I'm trying to think what it was. Because really I want to get everything that does weapon stamina, concentration, because you know I'm a little bit slow at shooting. This might not be a bad one. Knock them straight down. I can't work this one out here. It says load up 3 arrows. It just says to please. So while aiming, tap 1. Now I tried this and it didn't work. So I think it's on that at the moment. Let me just do a practice of this a minute, just because I cannot get this to work. I tried pulling that, and if I tap that, oh, it is. Oh, so it could be that I was doing that and then pressing it. I see. So, okay, so I can do that because that's going to make a big difference that I can do that. Okay, let's head towards the location, which is. We want this one here, so we don't want the other one because it's going to mark both of them, unfortunately. It's hard to get the actual thing there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get it there sometimes because it's you know, it's two on the same place. So we should now be able to dive in there. We just got to be very careful of the creatures, of course. So let's see if we can get this. We've got unlimited, you know, unlimited swimming now. So we don't have to worry about oxygen. So let me just scan to make sure there's nothing terrible in the water. Right, there is something down there. Let's go down there. So it doesn't matter about how long we stay down. So we're going to get some of that.
I can get it for my stash later.
There's something there. Oh, that's the same thing. I just want to look mainly for chests and things. There was I did see a... Oh yeah, we can catch the fish as well. I did see like a car thing somewhere. Where did I see that? So as you can see, we've got unlimited Chinese food now. Sorry. I don't know about you, but I like saying stuff like that. It kind of helps me throw a wobbly into things. Whatever that is. I think this is a medicinal one, so this is like the Skybrush. So, but I'm collecting it because I want it to go to my stash, so that every time I go to my stash, I have plenty of it. Doesn't look as though we can go down there. But yeah, I did try to get this, but it was proving difficult. If there are any creatures around, we might be able to stay out of reach. God, we got to go that far. Oh, it's taking me that way. Oh, yeah, it's taking me by the road. Right, okay, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go... I don't like going and following the roads. I like to go in straight lines. As you know, with if you've watched my Skyrim ones, we go in a straight line. We don't follow... although we're following the road now. Hope this is the right road. Yeah, you know what we're like. We're Skyrim born and bred, so we like to do all that stuff. Now this is a blocked one, which is that kind of weed stuff, so we can't do that yet. I won't get the beanstem because I think I've got plenty of that. But I do want to look out for, you know, Skybrush, which is our main one really, apart from the underwater one. Whoopsie daisy, and wood. I think I'm alright for wood. But yeah, I've been collecting it as I go along, so I don't have to do quite so much during the stream. And of course we got the animation turned off, so we can just click it and run. I'd love to shoot that fox there, but you know, that would be a bit depressing, wouldn't it? Poor little thing. Right, okay, we've got to watch out for that one. Gotta watch out for him. Yes, keep our distance a minute. Sky Drifter. Now, if we look in our book here, well, actually, let's go through here. Oh, yeah, they're actually coming this way. I'll just jump over there, don't worry. I'm going to keep my distance a little bit here. We're not stupid. So I'd love to, you know, take them on. More important in the mission, really. You know, I don't want to start losing. Much as I'd love to take that on, and although we're actually heading the wrong way here. We're heading the wrong way, Ray. Where is it? Hang on, it's kind of flicking around. Right, it's down there. Right, let's just go down into the quiet depths. There we are. Down to here. So hopefully we can probably open this door now. Yeah, come on. Don't let the water in. Well, obviously it's going to let the water in, isn't it? Right, okay, what's down here? Devil's Shade, obviously. Right, let's go in. So I'm going to go in here first, because always go the opposite to where they say, because there's always something to find there. I mean, it's a staple of RPGs, you know, an open world. You've got to have alternative places to look, so that, you know, they enjoy the searching around it. Otherwise we go a little bit crazy if we don't get that. Although I may be overstating that. Right, can I go up now? That's the thing. Let's get my eyebrows cut. Hampering my vision. I was going to say something else then, but I don't think you want to hear that. I mean, it was right. It wasn't a swear word, but it was something that was kind of. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes when it goes like that and then it goes like that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I find that incredibly, you know, odd. Ah, well, I didn't see that. We're prying open doors. So let me just see.
Another console.
Right, okay. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh yeah, we may have to do the code, because we found this quite a long time ago.
Got it.
Well, apparently we've done enough, I think. And we got to search that.
Feral evacs outside, Doc.
Done, thank God. The mobile cover prototype is locked in the vault. I need all 3 keys to open it, including yours.
Yeah.
Nope. VP rank means I've got a golden ticket to Elysium. If you want that key, come back and get it your...
So yeah.
He's a real charmer.
Forgot that. We got to get all 3 so that we can.
Key that never got to this prototype.
So that we can go somewhere else.
Maybe I can find it.
Okay, so that one disappears now and we go back out. Okay, so yeah, at least we can do this now. It's nice that we can finally do this. I take it we're going out there, is it? A lovely kind of dolphin swimming technique. Because dolphins are very intelligent. Almost intelligent as humans, some would say, although we're not that intelligent, are we? All right, we might, you know, we might be able to come up with spacecraft and all that lot, but you know, I'm sure a dolphin could if he really put his mind to it. It'd just be a bit tricky with the flaps, you know, he'd have a bit handling things, wouldn't he? Right, let's see if we can make this journey cut short along, as we say in, well, I would say. Well, we might be able to go there actually. Yes, I'll use one of my packs. I've got loads of meat packs, which of course is conducive to safe travel. Right. Jagged deep there. Oh yeah, we went to both of these and we couldn't complete it because we couldn't go deep for that long. So we've got to get to this one now, which... No, I've got to find out the way we get in it now, which is the way we get in it. Okay, so wherever we're facing, we got to go there. So it looks like we have to go here to go in. I do remember doing this, and we thought, and it said we'd have to, you know, we couldn't go this far down, so that's why we have to come back here. So let's go down here. Right, okay, we can't go in there then. Right, let's see how we're going to get in there. Can we attack that or something? Can we go through here? Or there? I presume not. So there must be an entrance somewhere, maybe lower or around the corner. Well, they got loot there. That's usually a good clue, isn't it? Well, it could just be loot. Let me just see if I can see. Go around here. There is something around the corner there, so you know, around there. So we will try and go that way. Just going to collect some of this because this is medicinal berries as well. And if there's any animals around, we can hide in the kelp. I can't actually see a way in here. Let me go all the way around it. I'll try and be as quick as I can. Bear with, as they say. Does that mean we can't get in it? How do we get in that then? It could be up here. Hang on, let me just see if it's from here. Is that a way in? No. Right, okay, this is a little bit tricky. How do we get in there? Is there an intermediate one first? Hang on, there's two kind of places here. Sunken Wreck and Drowned Hopes. So let's go to that one. Sunken Wreck. And see if there's a way of getting in that or whatever. It could be there's a way in it. through the top or whatever. It is kind of pointing down there, but obviously this isn't the way. Right, let's try a scan. And as you know, we don't shoot fish anymore, we catch them. Just makes it a little bit more difficult to catch them, really, doesn't it? They are fast. As we say in the UK, they're fast blighters. I can't see an obvious way in. So if anyone's watching me and they know a way in here, please let me know. Because you know, we don't want this to drag out for too long. But I imagine there's a way in here somewhere. It's just trying to find it. It might be that we got to kind of, you know, stick our spear in somewhere and kind of wedge it apart or something. And I'm just not in the correct position. Because that looks like we could get stuck here, doesn't it? You know, it might be pry it open or something, but I can't see anything happening. So, would like to know how to get in. This is rather tricky. Is that a way there? Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky, isn't it? Can't see an obvious way here. That says search the ruins and that says investigate the ruins. So which of the two should I be heading for? Because I was hoping one would lead to the other, but it obviously isn't, is it? Because it's just pointing down there, which is not really a help. They both can't lead in there, to be honest. And that's the only trouble with the game now. You know, some people have complained about that. But you know, the puzzles, you know, they don't guide you very well like they did in the other one. You know, it really pushes your, you know, it really kind of takes a while to get this stuff sorted out. And you know, obviously if you're streaming it, you're going to cut all this out and just do the bit where you found it. And at the moment I can't find it at all, because I've gone all the way around this. I can't see anything lower down, because it would probably be pointing that to lower down, unless there's something over here. So sorry if this has got a bit dull. You know, if it goes on for too long, I'll try and cut it out if I've got the time. So I'll try seeing if there's a cave. I mean, wood going up and down the map? No, I can't do that. So we're going just too far away now, but you never know where the... I'll hide in here a minute, but I think something's coming.
Should use shock ammo.
But the trouble is, obviously, alright, this is a bad idea, being in this area. Don't know about you, Aloy, but let's get the hell out of here, man. Woman, lady. So obviously, you know, don't go that way. Let's hide in the kelp. So anybody know which way to go? Because I'm stuck. I may have to cut all this bit out, because I can't see an obvious way in. Seems to be hinting at this area, but I can't see a way in yet. I'm hoping it come up with, you know, pry open or something. But it's not exactly working, is it? Oh, wait a minute. I may have found it. Okay, right, I found it. Okay, yeah, that took a little while doing that. Hang on.
Last one.
Okay, right, let's search the ancient trunk. Right, there was a way in then, so it obviously was the right...
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica? Erica!
That's 3 access keys. And another set of coordinates. Maybe where they were intended to go in the first place.
Right, okay, now we can get out of here. So, there was a way in, it was just... down here, wasn't it? Yeah, it's kind of difficult to find that. Don't know how I missed it, to be honest, but... yeah, it was kind of... well, I suppose you kind of look at that, it didn't really look like it for a minute. Right, okay, let's go up. Hope there's nothing around. So let's... I can hear something in the distance, so I'll try and go away a little bit. And then go up, so that we don't get hit by anything. And I'll be thinking about... we're hitting this kind of 2-hour mark. I'm going to kind of try not to do them quite so long. It's not... it doesn't make my neck ache because I've got a USB mic, so there's no headphones. But I was watching a film last night, and it's LOTR, The Fellowship, and I watched it a little bit too long, and that aggravated me, because with that I've got to put headphones on, so I wish I hadn't done that now. So we can go all the way back here to this one. Right, so again we've got to find a fire, and again there's no fire in it. I wish they would do more fires, because they are quite a long way away, some of these. And yeah, it's obviously because they want you to they obviously want you to get into serious trouble, don't they? You know, want you to fight stuff, don't they? That's what they do in these games. They lead you to a place and then fill it full of deadly creatures. Right then, we're going there. Now we're going to try and cut across shortly, as I like to say. So we've been going straight line. The straight lines are the way to go in all games. Straight lines. Always use just straight lines and never go and follow the road. Following the road is for sissies. No offence if there's any sissies out there. You got to apologise for everything nowadays, haven't you? You got to apologise for every word you say. It's got so out of touch these days. Well, not out, I know. It's all right saying, oh, let's accept everything. Yeah, that's fine. I'm all for that. But people that don't accept it, so so yeah, how do we replace that with people that do accept it? You know. And, yeah, as humans, unfortunately, we are all different, and that's why it's so difficult to get us all merged into one race. Well, we don't have to merge into one race, so still stay separate races, but all come to one idea of living peacefully without invading anybody, without anybody trying to attack anybody or have to have defensive. Let's all get along. That's what people want. That's what we want. It's the people that run the countries seem to be the ones that want to cause some sort of problem, or they're frightened, or what, I don't know. All get together. Sorry about that. It's a passion close to my heart. I would like to see everybody live in peace and harmony. I think like we all expect that. But let's have a laugh as well, you know. Let's have a little bit of a laugh and a joke sometimes, otherwise we won't be able to laugh about anything. Will we? You know, I've got the button to go down. It's that one. Right. Okay. So hopefully we get some goodies here. Goodies. Goody goody yum yum. Sorry, I may have said goody goody yum yum there. See if we can pry open this bit of rock here. It looks a bit fragile, doesn't it? My God, a spear could take some stick, can't it? That's what we say in the UK. Bless me. Right, some green shine cluster. Is it just one? Yeah, there's several different types. Slivers, clusters, all kinds, you know. Everything seems to have everything now, you know. Every bow has a different, you know, rating. You know, everything's different. It's all expanded upon multiplicity levels. To kind of flesh out the game a bit more, but I don't know. Is that
Looks like a facility used to be here.
Is that a good idea or not? I don't know.
Hard. The vault
And of course, it's surrounded by
coordinates
vicious creatures that want to tear us apart.
I just have to follow the coordinates.
But of course, you know, we know how to handle ourselves these days, don't we? So, well, persistive killed. Destroyed. So those are the three things we're going for. And these are pretty darn difficult to get off. Oh, I nearly fell off. I don't know why, but I press back all the time. I don't know why I do that. So, you know, I could use this wonderful bow here, which does tremendous tearing off damage. But of course, he's going to have some idea that I'm there. I mean, alright, that did a great job. So I'll try and do that and knock all this stuff off. And hopefully we can collect that, but I'm not going to do many of them. I'm just going to do a couple more, because it does use a tremendous amount of vegetarianism.
Guard for now.
Right, just play this craftily, you know, we're not stupid. I mean, I am, but watch me as I dissect this creature with my own self-contained loveliness. I'll try and get it as a tail back that way. And we use the environment. Supreme Tactician in action. Oh, if I'd have been a bit quicker there. We'll outthink it. Yeah, I know, it's pretty impossible, right, isn't it? See what I mean? They always move just as you're about to get your beans sorted.
I broke it off.
I may have said beans then. Right, I'll tell you what, let's now that we've done that and got most of the resources, let's start tagging these guys up, baby. Leap lashers, yeah, they're a pain in the gubbugs, aren't they? Right, we've still got that at the back. Get him as he swings left. If I hit that area, it should. It doesn't always work, does it? I mean, I got a tremendous bow, which does tremendous ripping ability, 3 times my arrow, and yet it doesn't rip it off. I don't like it, but I find that stressing. Now, try and get the tail of this one. That didn't really work, did it? We'll do this one. So I think it's the tail, the thing on its top. See, beautiful, beautiful tactics. Alright, it takes a long time, I like it. Oh! Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Alright. Okay.
I'm not giving up.
Yeah, that's the trouble. They always kind of outmaneuver you, and they always get there first, don't they? What about you? But I'm floating down there into the open now. I'm going to quickly pick this up. Oh, pick it up quick! Pick it up quick! Oh no! Yeah, it does take a while. All right, now we've got to destroy them. That's the way to go now. Steady, Aloy. Knock those things off. Not really doing a lot, is it? Could say that way. Now go for those things if you can, because you knock that off, that'll do a lot of damage. Now if I knock things off his bum, I do that as well. And of course we've got to use our tactics. Let me just go in and refill myself with what I have to do here, which is those things. I think that's the things, isn't it? Purge water. I think we've only got a trap for that. And the leap lashers are... So yeah, I'm going to try and do this where... There's so many creatures now. That one. Purge water. Would you Adam and Eve it? Roger. Try and knock these things off. Those especially. Because that will do a fair bit of damage. It's all kicking off now, it's all kicking off, it's all kicking off. Don't worry, we'll find a place to leap and we'll be fine. If I could get some purge water out, I would. Oh no. Oh no, we're in serious trouble now. Run, Aloy! Give yourself some distance so you can jump a very, very long way. I want that thing on the end of its tail there, because that'll do some serious garbage. Use the environment, Ray, use the environment. Oh dear, the environment's caught up with us. Can I climb up it? Oh no.
Come on, come on!
Oh, good shot there, Ray, good shot. Oh, good dodge. This is good stuff, Ray. It's good stuff, it's what the people want to see. Good dodging, good... Oh, good dodging, good tactics. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Speed. Aerodynamics. Oh. As much as I love to do a whacking great shot with it, I might actually do that actually. I want to do a whacking great shot. Okay, what we're doing is we're doing this. And we're doing 3 arrows. Now that I've worked out why to do it. And then we're getting out of there, although we kind of got boxed in there. Don't worry, we'll come through this. My tactical brain, my superior genius. I don't think. Get out, I can hear him coming. I got you covered, mate. Whoa! I know what I'm saying. Change your outfit. Get off! How could 3 things make so much difference to my life?
I'm still in this fight.
Okay, you go that way. I'm going under. That didn't really work because I got caught on the paperwork. Wow, this is fun. They always do this, don't they? Throw a large load of peanuts at you, don't they? In the middle of battle. I don't know about you, but I can get the frostbomb out or something. That'll slow him down a bit. I know, alright, I know he's purge water, but... Oh, Christ! They can, like, trap you up against the, dare I say, scenery. It's not conducive to health. You don't really get a shot on there, do you? I'm going to freeze him because that might slow him down a bit, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, I know it's not his greatest weakness that I've ever seen. But, you know, if it slows him down, I say, jolly well slow him down, right? And get the hell out of there fast. And then hit him while he's under the influence. Oh, hit this. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't let that come to kill us. Alright, I missed that one. Let's get some distance here. Let's get some distance! Use the environment, Ray. Use the environment. Use the environment. It's proving tricky, this, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I'm just going to scoot into there and never know where I am now. Completely invisible. Maybe not. Gotcha! Take that. Take that, sorry, Jim. We're going to come out a big one. Alright, alright, I may have gone too far there. I got a medicinal brush. Yeah. Good dodging there, Ray. Beautiful dodging there, Sonny. You call me Sonny. Right, Bunny. Alright, you got me there. We're gradually whittling them down bit by bit. But I do believe he caught me on the way down. There's only one left. Piece of cake, I tell you. Yeah. I'm just going to fill this up. Hang on. Right, so you see, we're doing well here. We're collecting bits. We're taking them down bit by bit. We should hide, really. We got some resource containers. See, we knocked a few off. You know, we're gradually getting there, bit by bit. Reactions are getting better. The thought processes work, can sometimes work. And when it does, it's really nice. Like that. So I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's about time we had some action. There's been a lot of talk today, which, you know, I love the talking part. I mean, that's what makes a good universe, doesn't it? That's what makes the world go round. It's loot, loot, loot until you can't loot anymore. Right, is that it? Right, he's there. Right, he's there. Right, what we do? I'll tell you what. Let's not mince about. It's not. You know, it's not wince about, tints about, flints about. Let's get this and go for this.
Not my chance.
Although I didn't really look what I was doing there. I kind of did it quick.
That takes care of that. Now I just have to get to the vault.
And that is how you do it, madam. There you go. So the finishing blow. I think it's just sparking away because it feels like it. The only ones that are highlighted like that. So we got some of the resources. So I'm getting there. I'm firing quicker. You know, trying to get the brain working a little bit quicker. Trying to you know, get shots off quicker. That's, you know, not necessarily having to wait until it's fully drawn, because I've seen some people do that and just fire just tons of them, because you can get, you know, 5 or 6 could be the same as doing a couple. So, but you can do them quicker you know, in that particular area you're heading for. So I'm trying to, you know, learn from other people. Oops, I've got one button.
This looks promising.
So I hope you agree, I'm getting better, although I'm using that kind of less good weapon. It is proving quite efficient at times. And I should have used that, really. Why didn't you then, Ray? I don't know. And I'm trying to keep this down as much as possible, so that we don't waste too much of that stuff.
I'm guessing this was Hernan.
Have I got any? I didn't use any. Yeah, I ought to use these, really.
This must be the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
So we should be able to do them now. We've got all 3 keys, because they're just keys, we don't have to put a code in. Alright, so we just put the vault keys in. It says not right now, that's because I'm thinking I got to hold it. Because normally you got to hold it, haven't you? But this time I'm just tapping it. So I keep holding it and it says not now, because I'm already doing it.
Detected. Access granted.
Thank you. Sounds like the guy from No Man's Sky.
Anyone's gonna make it.
Herman, I've heard that name before.
Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it. I know you'll never hear this, Lily, but you told me so. I love you.
Another sad ending.
So, is this a cover system that we can hide behind, like a shield? Because that would be tremendously useful. We will see.
I should look for the mobile cover system. It sounds like it might still be
I like
here.
it.
At least
I like
have the
that.
prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found.
Oh, I like it because, you know, sometimes you're in the open and there is no cover. So that would come in handy because, you know, we're not getting much in the way of... Can I get into that? We're not getting in much of the way of, you know, ways to defeat creatures. So anything which makes that, you know, that process easier to kill stuff would be great. Now there is something through there, so I'm just wondering how I'm going to get to it, because there is something on the other side of there. Can I go through the window? I can. Right, okay. Because we've got to have the loot, haven't we? I'm trying to make some money, lots of money. That's the driving force. Money so we can buy upgrades, all that kind of stuff, get some better stuff. And this is the kind of best armor that I've got at the moment, because it does cover a lot of things all in one go. it doesn't cover flames quite so well. But as for anything else, it does a pretty good job. If we look at that, because a lot of people who stream, they don't show all this, probably because it's dull. But you know, if you look at it there, we've got lovely stats on all of them except, you know, the shock one and the fire. You know, but the others are a little bit superior on fire, but it doesn't cover so many. So these are probably two to swap between, because that covers fire and shock. So that probably a second one, you know, so when we're against shock or fire, and maybe that one, and that for everything else. So I tend to wear this, you know, because, oh yeah, by the way, you can go to this, apply look. I think that copies the dyes. I'm not quite sure what this does, to be honest. I think you can go between two things and it'll... I haven't sorted out what this look applied thing does. I think Jess knows it more than me, but she knows everything. She's struggling on this game as well, as we all are, aren't we? Well, I know some people are not struggling with it. Some people have got a bit more sense than me. You know, so young people can think quicker, act quicker, and, you know, just do everything quicker. So we're going to go in here, we're going to restock our stuff. We are getting low now on the muscle fibers and the blast paste, so yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to do stuff, you know, which, so hopefully I can sell stuff here. So we're trying to use as little of that as possible, so we're using the slicer bow instead, and we're going to sell all these resources, so we can select them all like that. So anything that's valuable to sell, we can sell all these, and then it's got a total value of 700. So it's not a tremendous amount, but that was a lot of stuff we picked up. So we're slowly getting up to a nice reasonable amount, because some of these things do cost a lot of money. You know, if you go for these, you know, some of them are, you know, all right, these aren't, but really I want the next level up. You know, I don't want... I've gone off of these bows. They're very fast, but they do very little damage. So I tend not to use it, and I've already got 2 sharp shots. So I don't really want another one. You know, I'm trying to keep these down, you know, as low as I can. If I get another one, it'd be one that has more things that I can shoot at. So it will combine, say, you know, this with, say, fire, so that I won't need this one. So that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to do it so we don't have to keep switching around equipment. Right, so let's go to here. So return to the College of Scholars. So this should be all part of this quest, I hope. Yeah, we got to move up. Right, okay. So let's go to here, the Scholars. Right, okay. Can you design a cover system, please?
You found something, didn't you?
The 2 that we're ordering.
Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's difficult to explain.
Yeah, I don't think you'll understand
Please.
it.
I just want to understand as much as I can.
The guy with the tray, do you remember that? Thought it was a tray.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled,
Sorry,
but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Oh,
did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that
Well, they're finally agreeing.
and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you
Thank you.
have illuminated ours.
I mean, it's either going to be the tool
look at
that
this
gets
thing.
us through those weed things, or it's going to be a mobile cover system, which I hope it is.
Why else would one leave the
Wait till the scholars hear about this. We'll go down in the...
Right, here we go. Quest item. What is it? A combination of old world technology and Nora craftsmanship, this weapon deploys protective shields that explode after absorbing enough damage. So we mustn't get too close to it when it's if it takes a lot of damage, then we have to just keep back a little bit. So let's craft this. So for a minute I thought it was going to be the tool for the thing, so I was hoping it was going to be a cover system. So it looks like it's just going to cover us for a short amount of time. But we've got to be careful
Feels
with it.
right. Time to test it out.
Shield wars can be used from certain tripcasters to generate an energy shield between 2 points. The shield can block all projectiles or explosions, but cannot stop physical attacks. Okay, so it's projectiles, you know, animals firing at us, or arrows, yes, but physical attacks, they can break it. If the shield absorbs too much damage, either from you or your enemies, it will explode. So that's good that we've got that. So we completed Drowned Hopes. We've got 2 more skill points, which mean I may be able to upgrade now to what I want. And I'll probably be thinking now about we're going to finish the stream. So let me just see what's next. So the next ones are Demeter, of course, which is way over there. So what I will do off screen, you know, if you want to see me do this off screen stuff where I'm just, you know, like this for instance, although that is where I went, wasn't it? I do believe, although it hasn't said it's done it. It doesn't say completed. So I will go back to the earlier places, because I think if it shows it and it's got a blocked, you know, that means you haven't been there. But that's the next one we want, is the thing to get through those. So I'm going to do that, because that's probably going to be a little bit dull, driving under the water for, you know, a quarter of an hour or whatever. You know, you won't see some action and all that lot. So we'll probably do those off camera. So that one's completed, look. So that's the one we just did, but this one hadn't. So I'll probably do that off screen. All right, maybe after the stream or later on this evening. Okay, so I think what we'll do next probably would be this one, but this one is also quite a long way in. So I might go back to those quests. Well, I might go back to Talana next time. But I think what I will do off screen, again, if you want to see this stuff, let me know, is unlock fires. This is what I tend to do, is unlock fire. I do sometimes get into some action which I don't want to get into. So, you know, if I do, and I might get a few extra parts, then all well and good. Sometimes I do get into a big lot of action, you know, by mistake. So that's probably what I'll do off camera. All right, is just fill out the fires like I did in Zero Dawn. I filled out the fire, and then maybe I don't know when we're going to get to this one, but apparently at some point we should be able to unlock that. And I wouldn't mind going to there. I have unlocked the fire, so next time we could probably do Talana, which is this one, and we could probably finally go to that one, and hopefully I can work it out. Alright, so I'm going to stay within this region before progressing on and do the missions that have come up, which are extra missions, you know, which have got these little question mark things, and I might just leave those until next time as well. Alright, so I think that will do today. I don't want to overdo it. My neck is aching a little bit from watching the film, which is a bit stupid, so that's why the old neck brace is on. It does help me a little bit. And let me read out the name. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and you got a nice bit of action at the end, which is, you know, always great, isn't it? Always wonderful. You always like that. First of all, let me just quick save. Well, I'd like to thank Ghost57 for popping in, saying hello, and popping back out. Because you can't quite understand the game and what's going on in it, so you can't really follow what's going on, so I don't blame me. And then we have BBK707, thank you for coming in, and Narinder Sidhu, thank you very much for coming in as well. I know you're struggling with the English, but you're doing your best, and that's all you can do, isn't it? So thank you those people for coming in today. Anybody else out there who's seeing this later, please like and subscribe. That was great. Try and push me to that 300. I'm not too far away, about 8 short or something to 300. See if you can push me over to that 300. That'd be nice. That would make my year. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. And guess what? What? I'll see you later. And don't forget to say goodbye, Aloy. Goodbye. See you later. Bye. Sorry about that. Yeah, you know me, bit of a loony. You finishing then? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do. All right, you can have Kip now, eh? Yeah, probably.